The year 1985, one of the most violent times in the history of Colombia.
Me estaba esperando con una lista de personas que había que asesinar esa noche, como era costumbre.
A country previously known for the export quality of its coffee was shaken by the war between drug cartels that made cocaine the new international image of the South American nation.
The Medellin cartel had assassinated the year previously the Attorney General.
Drug kingpins, law enforcement officers, and political figures alike were being gunned down in the streets of important cities like Medellin.
Medellin in 1985 became the homicide capital of the world and would remain so until right around the year 2000.
In this chaotic era, Pablo Escobar, the boss of the Medellin cartel, found his source of assassins in the most impoverished neighborhoods of the city, known as comunas.
So Pablo Escobar began to hire and train lots of young men to be his hitmen, his sicarios, as we call them.
A la edad de 10 años ya estaba formando parte indirecta de los grupos armados ilegales en esta ciudad. Mi padre me enseñó a robar, asesinar personas, desplazar personas, secuestrar personas y todo tipo de actividades que iban en contra de lo legal en nuestro país.
About an average of 25 people a day were gunned down in one way or another for one reason or another.
Esa actividad ilícita se convirtió casi que en una pasión para mí. Fui tan enamorado de las armas que disfrutaba hacer mucho daño a la sociedad, a la comunidad. Pero también otra de mis pasiones era el fútbol.
Soccer. That would be the key that would help Marcos Wittig, a missionary from the United States, reach these kids that were caught up in a life of violence.
Un día un amigo me dijo, Alex, te invito a participar, a entrenar en un club de fútbol totalmente distinto a los que tú participas. Entonces le dije, bueno, ¿y cuál es ese club? ¿Cuál es su nombre? Me dijo, Cosdecol Unión Cristiana. Y después de 2 años tomé la decisión de asistir a un entrenamiento. Cuando llegué a ese entrenamiento me encontré con lo que yo ya me imaginaba. Un entrenador y una Biblia en su mano. Dios usó la mejor estrategia, y yo diría ese sentimiento, esa pasión por el fútbol, para que yo llegara a conocer de Cristo. Hoy en día tengo el compromiso de saber que si yo perdí mi niñez y mi juventud en estas actividades ilícitas, tengo la gran responsabilidad de trabajar para que nuestra niñez colombiana, nuestra juventud colombiana, no tenga que pasar por lo que yo pasé.
I came back in 2010 with the college that I played for. It was in between my sophomore and junior year of college, and that experience was life-changing for me. I don't think that I knew that I wanted to get into sports ministry or coaching, probably until coming here and getting to see what the sport of soccer can do and the bridges it can build and the influence it can have really impacted me. Getting to hear some of the stories of the coaches that were in Cosdecol, the club, and how they were actually former players of the club, and now seeing them return the investment that was given to them into others is part of what convicted me to get into college coaching, because of the experience that I had as a college athlete and the coaches that poured in and invested in me in my life and provided opportunities like this to come to Cosdecol and see people from a different part of the world worship through sport was amazing.
Jake is a part of the Liberty University coaching staff that brought the Flames soccer team to Medellin to support the ministry and to experience the Christ-focused work that they are doing.
I think they were impacted through community, through sharing, through vulnerability. I also think they got to see how lucky we are in America. I mean, we're so blessed. So for them to be there and see some of the poverty and realize how fortunate they are, I think that was huge. So they were all thankful and grateful for what they have here.
The Liberty athletes engaged in clinics, games, and off-the-pitch interactions with the local kids. They were also able to help in the construction of a soccer field that seeks to expand the ministry to different neighborhoods in the outskirts of Medellin.
I felt like we can go on an international trip, but we have the chance to go share Jesus. So we could do both, and why wouldn't we? You know, and I think that's what I feel like my calling is here as a coach, is to really invest in our players, love them. We've kind of added on to the tagline, training champions for Christ and men for others.
But the Flames' time in Colombia wasn't just about their own growth. The goal of the trip was simple: pointing people to Christ.
And I just think that's the overall blessing of the trip, was can we get outside our comfort zone because we're trying to be faithful to the Great Commission? And I think we've got this great platform, so I'm thankful for that.